Early in the game, you guys had 7 hits in the first 4 innings, only got 1 run. What did you kind of see out of your hitters' approach up there today?
Well, I liked our hitters' approach. 7 hits, 1 run. Usually that means there's a double play in there somewhere, and it always means there's not a 2-out hit. That's baseball. That's those kind of things are uncontrollable. I thought, Hopi on the slash hit the ball hard on the ground the opposite way, and I think you got to give UCR credit. The kid Landazuri, I think is how you pronounce his name. He was our Friday guy last year, and he's kind of been throwing bullpens, and now they put him out there. I thought he did a good job, and UCR's bullpen I think it's pretty good, man. Once they get to the 7th inning, it's they can really match up, and give them credit.
And Landazuri is a guy that they had high expectations coming into the season. Hasn't been able to give them too much. Same thing with Jacob Hill, but it seemed like he was really attacking the zone today and had probably his best outing of the year. It looked like.
By far, that's the best that we've seen Jacob. We had a good team meeting last night, and talked about our seniors and how great they've been. Even though the 1-loss record has not been great, and we wanted to reward them, reward Jacob, and he really came through. And he's battled some some wildness this year, and today he put it together.
Does that give you optimism for the rest of the season? Because of how big of a piece he can be, because he can be used in so many different roles.
Is there any other way than to be optimistic, Shotgun? Yeah, it gives me optimism, man. I believe in the best of all these young people, and the best is going to come out, and the best is yet to come. And with Jacob, I really believe that he's going to have a pro career, and this outing tonight is going to give him confidence and springboard him into the next 3 weeks of the season.
I know you're a huge positivity guy. When someone is struggling in a fashion like Jacob has,
right,
what do you kind of say to them? Because a lot of times it's confidence, is a lot of it just trusting his stuff, and maybe a batter that's struggling in the same regard. What do you kind of say to those guys?
Well, I think it's in incremental pieces. You just kind of go back to cracking rocks. Usually when guys are having some mental difficulties, or they're feeling kind of stressed out, there's just too many things going on. So what we try to do is cut it in half and master it, pick 2 things, and really be good at those 2 things. And with Jacobs, we've just really focused on process. Everything's process and not result. So it's a focal point with the catcher's glove, and it's balanced. So really, you just go back to those the controllables. I think when guys are struggling, and it's all about the process, man.
And one guy that has had success for you this season, Bryson Brigman, 2 great at-bats early in the game, hitting the ball the other way. How much has he meant to this team to kind of keep things going for you when you've lost some guys and different things this year?
Well, Bryson's a great college player, and he really adds a lot, on both sides of the ball. He's a tremendous offensive player and has made himself a great defensive player, and he's a threat on the bases. So I think Bryson's the complete package, and one of the top players in college baseball.